Yeah, to my samurais and my samurettes, it's a sure bet that your health is your wealth. Hi, I'm Dr. Isaac Alexis from the Slim Samurai Media Group 84, helping you to slash through sickness and offering you a slice of health and wellness. Today's topic is weight loss. Make my carbs great again. Weight loss. Make my carbs great again. Before I continue, my samurais and samurettes, don't forget to smash the subscribe, click the notification bell, like, comment, send to 25 of your friends and family to get them to subscribe as well. I also want to say shout out to all my new subscribers. Thanks so much for the support. Also shout outs to Bypass Pharmacy, Dr. Ula. I want to say thanks for the support, and I want to say to my samurais and samurettes, if you need any good pharmacists, Bypass Pharmacy up here in Beckley, West Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, is a great place to get all of your healthcare medicines fulfilled at. So once again, shout outs to Bypass Pharmacy. Let's begin. Now, weight loss. Make my carbs great again. In today's video, we're going to look at another beneficial carbs. I told you before in my previous video, I get asked all the time, Dr. Alexis, I think I'm going to forego carbs forever. But then people, when they do that, they then gain an extra 10 pounds in a month because of the cravings that the body has naturally for carbs. And so there are beneficial carbs that will help you lose weight, but also help the cravings in between meals as well. As a rule of thumb, 1 gram of carbohydrate equals 4 calories. And you generally need anywhere from 3 to 4.5 grams of carbohydrates per pound body weight. Today's beneficial carb is quinoa. It's spelled Quinoa. Quinoa. Quinoa has a glycemic index of 53, which is considered low glycemic index and is great for blood sugar control in your diabetics, where you have to very carefully watch your blood sugar. Quinoa is a great option. Quinoa, very important, my samurais and samurettes. It also has all the essential amino acids that a protein has. It has 9 essential amino acids, which makes it a complete protein. If a food has all 9 essential amino acids, this is a great complete protein and must be considered as part and included as part of a comprehensive diet. Especially important if you're a vegetarian and you're needing a nutritional source of protein. Look no further. Quinoa is the way to go for you. Now, quinoa, 8 grams of protein per cup, meaning it's going to build lean body mass. You work out at the gym, the lean body mass from proteins are going to help burn them calories for you several hours after the fact when you finish exercising at the gym. Now, quinoa is a grain crop and is a seed, but is eaten like a grain. This important crop was very important for the Incan Empire and was eaten for several thousand years in South America. Now, let's briefly look at the nutrient profile. As I just mentioned, 8 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, 58% manganese, recommended daily allowance. Magnesium, 30% of the recommended daily allowance. Phosphorus, 28% of the recommended daily allowance. Folate, 19% of the recommended daily allowance. Great for prevention of neural tube defects, the folate. Don't forget, also, copper, 18% of the recommended daily allowance, which is utilized for red blood cell production, immunity, very important cofactor in critical enzymatic processes in the human body. Iron, 15% of the recommended daily allowances. Zinc, some 13% of the recommended daily allowances. Potassium, some 9% of the recommended daily allowances. Potassium, great for after you work out. You need to have that potassium so you don't get all those muscle spasms. The same goes for magnesium. Now, quinoa also has 10% of the recommended daily allowances of vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, vitamin E, and calcium. Don't forget, too, in my prior videos, I talked about the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids. Good news, my samurais and samurettes, in case you were wondering, quinoa has omega-3 fatty acids, great in prevention of coronary artery disease. As mentioned before, omega-3 fatty acids, great anti-inflammatory properties that must be considered as part of the comprehensive heart diet. I spoke on the DASH diet previously and how you have these fresh fruits, vegetables, grain products, of which you have the carbohydrates, especially if they contain all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein. Very important to remember that. That's why I want you, my samurais and samurettes, to look at all of my videos in completion, because you can truly appreciate with each video, they all interact as parts of the body, like the hand and the legs are all part of one body. This video series being the body of knowledge comprising the rich medical matrix of the Slim Samurai Media Group, where we give you great information, my samurais and samurettes. Now let's continue. You worried about gluten products? Well, the quinoa is gluten-free. And in 2013, the United Nations, in fact, declared it the International Year of Quinoa because of the various beneficial properties that were not previously known. So very important to know that. Quinoa also has critical antioxidants in it called flavonoids. I'll spell that for you. Flavonoids. Let me hear you say it. Flavonoids. There are 2 important flavonoids in quinoa called quercetin and campherol. The quercetin content in quinoa is higher than the amount actually found in cranberries. Now, why is that important? We love cranberries in our oatmeal, but also it's important to know why the higher content of quercetin is important. It's going to lend itself to more anti-inflammatory, antiviral, anti-cancer, and antidepressant effects. Now let's look at the metabolic health when it comes to quinoa. There was a human-based study that found using quinoa instead of the typical gluten-free breads and pastas actually significantly brought down blood sugar. It brought down insulin levels. It brought down triglyceride levels. Now let's look at that for a minute. If you're diabetic, you will need to have a very tight range of blood sugar. It should not spike. And so this helped to bring down blood sugar, number 1. Number 2, it helped to bring down and neutralize insulin levels. You could do all the dieting, you could do all the running and exercising in the world and not lose fat off of that hip line, your thighs, glutes, legs, and hips, because you're in a state of hyperinsulinemia. Well, the quinoa, with its very beneficial metabolic profile, will help bring the insulin down and decreasing the probability of you metabolically being in a hyperinsulinemic state, thereby helping you to strategically lose weight. Also, it helped the quinoa, that is, bring the triglyceride levels down. Hypertriglyceridemia will cause you to develop clogging of your coronary arteries, leading to coronary artery disease, subsequent heart attacks, subsequent strokes, and subsequent congestive heart failure. So on a cardiac metabolic profile, quinoa is pretty comprehensive and should be looked at much more the next time you go shopping. And these are things I want you to know, my samurais and samurettes, wanting you to live healthy, well. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Send it to 25 of your friends. Like, comment. Much props. Shout outs to my new subscribers that are commenting and actively engaging the Slim Samurai 84 Media Group channel. I appreciate that very much. And so, look out for all the future topics, that I have available. And I want to also introduce to you a series of my books here that are available for purchase. It's a series of 4 books, very reasonably priced. That I can send to you. And so you will be with the latest and greatest clinical information with those 4 books that I have just shown you. You go to my website, slimsamurai.com, and you will see it where you can contact me and I will send them out to you. As always, I'm Dr. Alexis from the Slim Samurai Media Group 84, helping you to slash through sickness and offering you a slice of health and wellness. God bless.